YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Raptor Gaming here. Sorry it's been a little bit, but I have decided to switch decks. As you can see, I'm doing a Umi Control deck profile. I took fourth at locals today with it, so I figured I would share it with you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is the deck I'm going to be playing moving forward, and fun fact, this is actually the first serious deck I ever played back, like, way back in, like, old school day, back when, like, the structure deck for Levia Dragon came out with, the bigger version of him, and back then it was a little bit different. It was kind of a gravity bind, tornado wall control deck, but it's the very first time I actually put, like, effort and thought, and I tried to optimize a deck, so I think it's kind of cool. So anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video. Like I said, please feel free to share any insight or other deck choices. I'm kind of getting back into water decks. I haven't played a whole lot of water decks. I just know this has always been my favorite one if I was to choose one. So anyways, yeah, without further ado, and then also shout out to Natural TCG. Go check out his channel. Gave me this very nice field center today, and we played top 4. So shout out to him. If you're watching and you see this, good job taking third. Anyways, yeah, I won't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, we will just go ahead and get right on into the main deck here. Starting off, we of course play triple copies of Ocean Dragonlord Kirushin. This is your main bread and butter floodgate. Today, this, anytime I didn't see this card, I pretty much lost the game. So, and then it was like every time I seen this card, pretty much no trouble, won the game. It's a very strong floodgate, especially paired with the next card, which is 3 copies of Jellyfish, being your monster spell negate as long as you have Umi on the field, and being able to special summon a water monster by sending for cost a Umi from the hand, deck, or field. So really powerful there. And then the attack and the defense boost is permanent. So that's another fun fact that came up quite a bit today. Definitely won me some games just off of that alone. Next, I'm playing 1 Doom Kraken. Only came up once today. Very, very niche use, but I do feel like 1 is pretty decent since it's so searchable and playable. Next, 2 copies of Atlantis. I never really had a problem seeing Umi. If anything, I had a problem seeing the Kirushin. So, moving forward, I do have a lot of different ideas and stuff. I know I can optimize this deck further, but I figured since I took 4th with it, it'd just be a good idea to post the deck profile as it is. And then, yeah, I'll definitely be posting more content and changes here coming up in the near future. But yeah, 2 of them seem fine. I could see it going up to 1 or 3, honestly. Next, I'm playing 1 Maiden of the Aqua. She counts as Umi as long as she is on the field, and as long as there's no other field spells currently on the field. So that's something important to keep in mind. I will just go ahead and skip ahead now. So the reason you play her is because I am playing 2 of the Kirushin Dark Reef Trap. And so basically where she comes up is when because you send your Yumi that's face up on the field for cost to summon off of this. And so more often than not, you're trying to interrupt your opponent and also provide your floodgate. And so that's kind of where you summon her, and it kind of locks your opponent up. So that's kind of why she's in here. Honestly, I think I'm going to cut this down to 1 just because it's kind of a greedy card. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it, but it is a really, really good card when it resolves. So, yeah, and then being able to summon basically 2 monsters for free and then vanillas is just insane. So, next I'm playing 1 Magical Libra, mostly because it's a tuner, and there's a lot of interesting things you can do. And then obviously Legendary Ocean makes it a 3 from time to time. So there's a lot of cool different little areas you can go with that. Next off into the spells, I'm playing triple copies of a Legendary Ocean. In my opinion, it's the best one to play anyway. I wouldn't cut it. I'd play 3 for sure. You burn through them pretty quick. Next, best card in the deck, triple copies of Fish Sonar, being able to search all of your water monsters, and then on top of it, summon a vanilla if you have Umi on the field when you activate this card. Just a free +1 at that point. Really, really good. Really good. So, next, 3 copies of Sea Stealth Attack number 2. Or, I'm sorry, Sea Stealth number 2. It's not Attack. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty good as well. Giving targeting protection and then comboing it with the trap, Sea Stealth Attack. Being able to, this will allow you to special summon a water monster from your hand or graveyard, but it dies at the end of the battle. Then you can activate this, and you can banish the water monster to protect all your spells and traps, and then it comes back at the end of the turn, and it's even if this card leaves the field. So the one thing I will say is make sure, like in draw phase and in standby phase, you activate this card, because you will miss timing a lot of the time if you have it face down when you need to like activate the protection effect. Because so like if you wait till your opponent activates like Harpy's Feather Duster or something, and this is face down, when you flip it face up, its initial effect is to activate Yumi, and then it would be a separate chain for the others, which means you won't dodge the Harpy's Feather Duster. So I would definitely always activate this in like draw phase, standby phase, just to get it going, unless you're going to combo it. Actually, even if you are going to combo it with Dark Reef, I would just activate this Chainlink 1, sending the Umi for cost, and then this Chainlink 2, since it activates Umi on activation, to replace it. That's kind of ideal, but yeah, just some fun food for thought there that I learned over testing. Next, we'll go into non-engine. I am playing 1 Pot of Prosperity and 1 Triple Tactics Talent. I sided in Thrust today. Every time I seen it, it was dead. Talents resolved, and so did Prosperity. There again, I really just had trouble seeing my Floodgate monster when I seen it, or when I didn't see it. So, yeah, there's going to be some changes for that. But next, triple copies of Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom's really good, being able to hit any and every deck in the format. I played Dracotail Branded, and always hit the Branded Fusion with the Ash Blossom. So yeah, really, really strong. Next, triple copies of Fualos. I think I'm going to side or even possibly cut this card. I think it's kind of one of the first cards to go. Most people know how to play around it pretty easily. And then comboing in, I am playing Dominus Impulse, being a water deck. And I can't tell you how many times I was like activating this from the hand, and then I would draw going, you know, like going into my turn into a Fualos, and like even if the rest of my hand was a brick, it's like it doesn't matter if I hold the Fualos or hold for the Fualos, I can't use it now because of Impulse. So that came up a couple times today, so I'm gonna arguably say that Fualos is gonna go out of the deck. But it did, I think it did help like one of the games, but it was kind of a stretch. And then 2 Perilia. Honestly, I might just bump this up to 3 when I cut this, just because it was really nice. I played Radiant Typhoon. I played Vanquish Soul, K9. Shout out to you players if you see this deck profile. And yeah, even though I didn't see it against the Vanquish Soul K9, it would have been really, really nice. So, and then triple copies of Imperm. Imperm is still my favorite hand trap, probably even favorite trap card of all time. Just being able to activate it multiple times on a turn, negate the monster effect, combo it with Impulse to destroy the summon that you're negating, or card, is sometimes really, really relevant. So that does it for the main deck. Well, let's go into the extra deck. Extra deck really didn't come up a whole lot this weekend. but there were some options. Link Spider to turn the Magical Libra into an effect monster for your SP Little Knight. Again, didn't really come up, but it was an option. Blackluster Soldier, there again, didn't really come up, but I just felt like kind of having a boss non-targeting type protection type monster. So yeah, World Sea Dragon, good in theory, but never made it. Same with Underworld Goddess. It was there kind of as a kaiju type purpose, but never made it as well. Ravenous Crocodile, Croco Dragon Arceus. Yeah, somebody will tell me how to pronounce that, but didn't make it, but I'm still going to keep it in pretty good. Being able to draw and pop stuff. And then Adamantipator Raisin Dragite. He's pretty good in theory, but there again, never came up. And then, of course, the one Trishula. You can make this pretty easy as well. I've done it a couple times in testing. Didn't come up today, but it has come up before in the past. So, one Honor Arc did come up today. Because water monsters are going to be your best friend, especially under your own Kirushin. So anything water in the extra deck still benefits you. Baguska, it's Baguska. Zeus. Mostly if you're kind of at like you're down in the game and you need to kind of catch up and wipe your opponent. Typhon. It's Typhon. Kind of takes care of the big beefy decks, and it's just really easy to summon. And the rest are just Super Poly targets. I played Super Poly on the side today. They could easily be cut. They're easily your prosperity targets, especially before you side in the Super Poly. So definitely a lot of fluctuation for the extra deck there and different choices, and still a lot more testing to come. But what I did play on the side, one Levia Dragon never came up, but in theory, being able to destroy all other cards on the field, kind of like a Zeus that's searchable, could be pretty good. And then this, just being able to target 2 cards and send them to the graveyard, not destroy, I thought was pretty decent, although it never came up. 2 Droll. Droll was very powerful. I highly recommend Droll in the side, just because Droll is still Droll. Droll is very powerful. 1 Thrust. Every time I sighted in and I seen it like 3 games. Never was able to resolve it, so don't really recommend it. And my theory is I didn't want to brick on it, so that's why I only had 1. And yeah, I still bricked on it, so don't really recommend. Triple copies of Super Poly. This never came up, but in theory it was good. It was definitely out to the Dracotail players I played today. 2 Gravekeeper's Inscription, mostly just because at first you don't really care about your graveyard and you don't really activate card effects in the graveyard very much, if at all. So could even potentially bump this up to 3, although I never even sighted it in today. But for the board breakers, I've got 1 Duster, 1 Raigeki, 1 Lightning Storm. Honestly, I found myself sighting in these 2 the most. Raigeki never really came up, but it was there. And then lastly, I was kind of focused on board breakers still, so 2 evenly matched. There again, it didn't really put in any work, but it was there. And I like seeing evenly when it's, doing work. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is going to be the deck I play moving forward. And like I said, if you have any tips, tricks, definitely let me know. I'm kind of getting back into the water deck aspect. So definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed this deck. Like I said, it's kind of a long-term near-dear project that's kind of come back to the light. So anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.